What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Overlive Part 21. Well, 21, sorry. Let's get into it. I have no time to waste. Get in there, Queen Shanks, day 84. I'm all charged up and good to go. So, I'm going to go back to the downtown area. I got a whole bunch of things that I can explore at this point, but I'm going to go downtown and finish up what I did there. I don't think there was much left here anyways, so... yeah, there's hardly anything left. There's what, 2? Yeah, just 2 things. Okay. Oh, I remember this. Your steps echo back to you while searching through the burnt-out ground floor of the local television network. You come upon a room containing the controls of the broadcast signal. You're pretty sure no one out there gives a care about TV right now, but you suppose you could switch the signal on anyways. Now, if I turn it on, does that mean people are going to see me and they're coming after me? I don't know, because I didn't get to find out last time I played. Let's go ahead and just activate it again. Okay. You decide to flip the switch to activate the TV signal, receiving an electric shock for your trouble. The blank monitors in the room all come to life, though, and begin to repeat the final emergency broadcast that filled the airwaves during the last weeks preceding the riots. Next, a clip of the government official declaring a state of emergency. You watch engrossed as the colors and sounds wash past you, reminding you of times before the incident. You watch as someone who appears to be homeless stands in a bright room, swaying slightly and staring ahead with shock. You realize that you're watching yourself. You're being broadcast live. You quickly turn the signal off, and the room returns to darkness. You wonder if anyone saw this. So that could definitely probably kill me. There's a whole bunch of explanation points that I can probably figure out at this point. Took a little bit of damage. That's fine. Okay, so what did I get from that again? I can't remember. You open the door to the supply closet near the back of the radio shed and are immediately attacked by a difficult group of undead. A quick search of the closet reveals a repair kit. This will come in useful for your engineering projects and maybe patch up some of those apartments back home. So, I kind of really want to check out some of these explanation points now that I can, and see if I can get rid of some of them and figure some stuff out with them. So I'm going to go to my room. In the next video, I'll check out the residential area and everything like that. But I got things I got to do here first. Maybe I can find some stuff. Hole in the ceiling. I can fix that now, probably. You notice that in the kitchen area, there's a sizable hole in the ceiling, revealing a patch of cloudy sky. This could be a problem. If you had a roof mending kit, you could probably patch this. Fix it. Try to patch up the hole, but you're no handyman. It looks terrible, and probably couldn't even keep out an emaciated raccoon. Okay. Oh, I did something. Whatever, man. Fine. I'm gonna check out room 106. Maybe I can fix that hole in the wall now. Oh, and there's a couple of things that I didn't do in here. So let's do those. Secrets below. You spot an irregularity in the pattern of the rug beneath the corpse of the male adult. Grimacing, you shove the body out of the way and feel around on the crusty rug until you discover a lump. You rip up the blood-stained carpet and reveal a sizable floor safe. Pick it. Good, it worked. You feel the dried blood on the carpet crunch underneath the weight of your knees. You deftly pick the lock. Inside you find some explosives and what looks like a small key to a public locker. I can maybe do the gateway thing, I don't know. Secrets above. You notice an air duct along the ceiling that looks like it's been opened a number of times. You unscrew the panel and feel around. Nothing. You jump and reach a bit further. This time you feel something. With a nimble jump and some creative positioning, you reach in to the vent and grab the object, which turns out to be a small brown pouch containing a pair of binoculars and some explosive materials. Okay, so let's try gateway again. You stand in the light breeze coming through the hole in the wall. If you want to prevent any more zombies from getting in here, you'll need to do something about this. You'll need an assortment of tools to get this job done. Where would you find the power tools necessary to complete this job? Repair hole. I did it! I fixed it! Which is good. Using a repair kit you found downtown, you patch it up best you can. It's not pretty, but it will do in a pinch. You'll sleep a bit better knowing the hole has been sealed. Cool. And now I can move further into some other stuff. You examine your handiwork on the hole in the wall and decide that it'll probably need some more reinforcement if it's going to last. You'll need some sturdy materials for this job, more than just wood. A hardware store might carry something you need. Reinforce it. Using the sheet metal you found downtown, you try to reinforce the hole, but you don't seem to have enough know-how to make your patch job any more effective than it is. A zombie from outside reaches and grabs your arm during the work, slicing it open on the edge of a sheet metal. Ugh. You prick. Okay, so I can't do that yet. I want to leave. Okay, so that was apartment 106. I'm gonna go to apartment building now. There's probably some things in here I can do now. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just wasting the days. I don't even... Whatever. I don't need that day. Mentally ill. At the end of a dark hallway, you spot a dark figure bent over another corpse. You imagine, not wanting to ruin your good move, you move on. And that opens something? Okay. Peaches. Inside a vacant apartment, you discover a large tin can labeled fresh pizzas. This has to be one of the nail bomb traps Isabel told you about. You follow her instructions and disarm it without incident, recovering 2 small bombs and a handful of screws. Cool. Cool. Apartment buzzer. Ah, I did this time. Whatever. You come across the building's apartment buzzer intercom console. Using your laptop, you're able to hack the system and reverse the audio signal so you can listen to any apartment. I remember this. You try a few out and realize this would be a lot cooler if there were actually people in this place to eavesdrop on. Rental office. You attempt to bypass the security of the rental office's computer system, but find they are far too difficult to crack. You're locked out of the system after a few failed attempts. Frustrating. Yeah, tell me about it. A family that plays together. Ah, I did it. Whatever that was. In a stairwell leading to the top floor, you discover corpses of what looks like a family huddled together. The image is gruesome, but you remain stoic and past them, proceeding up the stairs to the laundry room. Okay. I remember this. This all needs to be done. After passing the deceased family in the stairwell, you enter the laundry room. In one of the washers, you find a number of hairpins, which could be very useful for picking locks. You also find some clean linen in one of the dryers. Those will come in handy. Your sheets at the apartment are starting to smell pretty ripe. Finally, you find some materials that you could fashion into explosives. You're about to search the utility closet when you hear a muffled cry come from behind it. You open the door to the laundry room's small utility closet and find a woman cowering in the corner. Startled, you ask if she's okay. She timidly shakes her head and holds out her arm, which is bloody from a large zombie bite. She stares in your eyes, terrified, grinding her teeth. She appears to be foaming at the mouth. Take her out. For a moment, you consider letting her go, but you know she's already turning. This is the right thing to do. You put a bullet between her eyes. Part of you dies on the inside. And that is that for this section for now. Press go back. Okay. So now I'll go parking garage and then I'll go to the apartment basement and see if there's anything else I can do there. And if not, then the next episode, like I said. Ah, I did it this time. You notice a tripwire strung between two cars near the back of the garage. Inspecting the trap, you discover a small bomb stashed behind the back tire of one of the cars. You carefully disarm and salvage the bomb. Locked trunk. I'll probably pick that now. Oh no, it's a fight? Okay. Spotted a flashy-looking Cadillac and decided to see what was in the trunk. You tried to jimmy it open, but it wouldn't budge. Your cursing draws the attention of the undead. Okay, so I'm not good enough to do that yet. Lucky find. Did that. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot something metallic in a car you thought you had already investigated. Inside, you find a broken laptop, a few bags of chips, and a computer kit of some kind. Eating chips, you hunker down and take a look at the kit. Inside of the USB flash drive, a quick reference guide to network security, penetration, testing, and manual for something called Backtrack. This USB flash drive is loaded with hacking software. Cool. So now I can probably get into the rental thing now. You come across an SUV that appears to have a family of unmoving bodies inside. Search. Got a bunch of crates out of it. Your morbid curiosity gets the better of you, and you search and you decide to investigate. It looks as though they've all been shot in the head. Your stomach churns. On the father's lap is a revolver with one bullet left. The whole scene threatens to recall memories and feelings you've held at bay, and you work fast to recover a sizable haul of supplies and explosives. Seriously unhinged you leave. Storage bin. Ah, there we go. Got into this time. You find and bypass a locked storage bin tucked away in the corner of the garage. No sweat. Aviators. Got into this too. Okay, so that killed off a whole bunch of stuff. You discover a small electronic panel on the wall. You connect your laptop. You connect the laptop you found in the apartment building to it and try to bypass the panel security. After several failed attempts, you manage to crack the password. A hydraulic door nearby comes to life and reveals a private parking space in which a dusty convertible sports car sits on blocks. You search the glove box and find a pack of cigarettes, a pair of aviator sunglasses, which of course you take. Coolness is instantly boosted by 80%. And more stuff is coming, so here we go. Ah. You search the convertible and discover that it has a computer system embedded in the dash. When you touch the screen, it comes to life and asks you for a password. You connect your laptop via Bluetooth connection and attempt to hack it, but your skills aren't up to snuff. Disappointing. Okay, so that's the end of that. I'm going to go back to my house. Or should I go to the basement? Yeah, I'll go to the basement, and then in the next episode, I'll go to a whole new area and whatnot. I have so many days, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so furnace room first. Alright. You enter the furnace room to find that, sure enough, the hum is the sound of a generator in the corner. Next to it, you find a portable emergency backup generator. With some brief electrical work, you manage to bring it to life. Maybe you can use this power to power up your room. You'll have to spend some time exploring the apartment to find a good spot. The thought of electricity at home makes you smile. Okay. Cryptic symbol. You spot the corner of a large envelope poking out from under a pile of boxes. The envelope is labeled with only the letter H. Inside, you find a slip of paper containing a strange symbol that appears to be a snake eating its own tail. Oh. And the message H, please deliver to 106. You make a mental note to keep an eye out for room 106. I've been there. I've been there a lot. Meat freezer. Along the back of the storage room, you spot a cold storage room locked with multiple padlocks. It looks like it's extremely tough to break into. Must be some prime cuts of meat in there. Pick the lock. Didn't work. Okay. You try to pick the lock, but you can't crack it. Your mouth waters at the thought of all the food you're missing out on. Leather scraps. Okay. In one of the hall closets, you find a number of sizable leather scraps. The leather is soft but strong. You could use it to modify your backpack if you were willing to part with a sizable amount of supplies to do it. But what would that do for me, though? That's my question. And how sizable is this amount? I'll upgrade it. Ooh! Damn! Well, shit! You sit back and get to work. You manage to greatly increase the size of my backpack. Yeah, I can carry 20 more friggin' things, but it cost me fucking 58 to do that. What a pile of shit. Ian's locker. You decide not to know, I'm going to crack it open. Oh. You're confident that Ian will never make it back here alive, but when you try to pick the lock, it won't give. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I was hoping I could upgrade, but doesn't look like I can. Not anymore, anyways. That's alright. We got other things to search and explore. Get back to the apartment, you fucker. Okay. So, I'll be right back. Stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace!